Meghan began the 5th episode of her podcast series, titled The Decoding of Crazy with Deepika Padukone, Jenny Slate and Constance Wu, saying, "Raise your hand if you have ever been called crazy, or hysterical, or what about nuts, insane, out of your mind, completely irrational. Okay, you get the point." The Duchess continued, "Now if we were all in the same room and could see each other, I think it would be pretty easy to see just how many of us have our hands up. By the way, me too. And it's no wonder, when you consider just how prevalent these labels are in our culture." During the episode, Meghan explored with her guests how these unwanted labels have a long and damaging history and noted how hysteria has been considered a mental health issue until recently. She also said that, calling someone crazy minimizes a person's experiences and added the constant use of this label could lead people into being gaslit they are actually unwell. It could also lead to real issues being ignored. The Duchess said she feels pretty strongly about the word crazy and the way it is thrown around so casually despite it carrying a real stigma and having the potential of ruining lives. To prove her point, Meghan played several clips in which listeners can see how crazy can be used for comedic effect, as it happened in one episode of popular sitcom How I Met Your Mother, in which the character Barney says, "If she's this crazy, she has to be this hot." The word, she added, also has a silencing effect, which can lead women who are experiencing real mental health issues not to speak up and ask for help. Given Meghan and her guests dive into the topic of mental health on this podcast episode, the Duchess started it with a trigger warning. She told her listeners, "Hi there, before we get started, I wanted to let you know that this episode gets into some sensitive conversations. If you or someone you know is struggling or in need of assistance, we have resources in our show's note. And, by the way, if you find that this is too heavy for you to carry today, just tune out, it's okay, it'll still be here next week."